Let's have a look at the Daily Express.
Daily Express says Wimbledon has handed Putin a win. So they've lifted the ban on Russian players. Apparently last year, Wimbledon banned Russian players from competing. This year, they've lifted it. I don't know why. It's not as if the war's gone away or anything's really changed. If anything, Putin's behaving worse. But yeah, there are a couple of Russian players. Daniil Medvedev, I don't know if he's any relation, and Belarus's Arina Sabalenka.
I wonder if they've been asked whether they personally denounced the war or anything, because I know some of them refused to do that, didn't they?
Yeah.
And there have been like opera singers and so on who have refused to get involved and have then been kicked out.
And there have been gymnasts who've used Russian sports people who've used the podium as a chance to support Russia, which is, that's a pretty bad look for
But what choice do they have, really? Obviously, their families are at great risk back home if they don't.
Yeah.
Putin's made it very clear any opposition is either going to be poisoned, shot, or disappear.
In which case, you might say that Wimbledon, in a way, has put them into harm's way now, because they are more likely to be goaded into saying something.
But they're so desperate to compete, they've been waiting, obviously. And the Olympics is going to go forward with the Russian team. And those athletes themselves are saying nothing about the war.
Maybe, it's like neck and neck now between Russians and the unvaxxed, isn't it? Who can get barred from the most tournaments?
And Ukraine's about to launch its counter-offensive using all America and Europe's top tech. So maybe by the time Wimbledon comes around, we'll be looking at... I reckon Moscow will be under European control.
That would be marvellous. I've long said they've overestimated the power of the Russian winter these days. Global warming has left them exposed.